If this is your first time to the channel, please do so. Make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Also, don't forget to hit a like on the video. It does help our channel grow. Please feel free to leave a comment because all comments are answered here at Mo's Toy Room. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Mo's Toy Room, coming from my room to yours. And today, here we go. It's our horror side of Mo's Toy Room. Here is the new Rubies mask, Jason Voorhees Deluxe mask. I'm not sure if this is a Walmart exclusive. And with the Rubies tag on it, it's not going to have all the detail that we're used to having from like Trick or Treat Studios and everything else. But I did manage to find this at a Walmart. It was on one of my toy hunts. You know I am a huge Jason Voorhees fan. He is hands down my favorite horror movie icon of all time. Not selling Michael short because Michael is right up there with them. And so is Freddy and Leatherface and all the goodies. You know, Pinhead and list goes on and on. Especially Art the Clown. We absolutely love him and Pennywise here at Mo's Toy Room. Mo's Toy Room is horror 365 days a year. Let me just say that because I know I'm going to answer it as best I possibly can and say, look, when we were filming at Six Flags Fright Fest at Magic Mountain, Lorraine, who is one of the witches there, she asked me, she says, hey, she goes, you guys show up like for Halloween only. Do you guys come out for like Christmas and, you know, all the other things that we do here at Magic Mountain? And I'm like, you know, Lorraine, I go, the thing is we're horror 365 days a year. So they do it really well there at Magic Mountain. So we managed to visit there, and you guys see those videos here on Mo's Toy Room. But right now, just to give you an insight about us, if you're new to the channel, right now it's about this mask. What's funny about this mask is it says Rubies right there on the tag, but when you ring it up, it will ring up as a NECA product. So yeah, if anybody knows anything about that, let me know. Leave it in the comments as to why this happens, because this is the second Jason Voorhees mask that they have done. The other one, I believe, was like the part 7 mask. So don't confuse the two because the boxes look exactly alike. So that's the thing. You really got to know as to what you're looking for and make sure that you don't pass this thing up when you walk right past it. Sticker price on this, I believe it's $50. So for a $50 mask, you can't go wrong. It's still a mask, and it's a very nice undercarriage for a Friday the 13th Part 3 Jason Voorhees cosplay. So if you're looking to get into cosplay at a cheaper price, you want to be Jason Voorhees, this is a good start for you. All right, so when we saw this is for ages 17 and up. I do want to point that out. There is the one side of the mask. You can see how it looks. This box is all over the place, folks, so just letting you guys know. You can see it looks like he has his ear cut off and everything else, and it looks like it's missing a piece of the mask right there. I'm not sure if that's a Photoshop thing that they should have fixed, because that shouldn't be there, folks, just to let you guys know. And then I'm going to turn it around, because when you turn it around, you can see this is exactly what you're going to get, folks. So you can see that this mask is complete here. So the thing is with this mask that it brings in, it looks good right there. But in the package, it's very, very thin. It's like plastic. So you're going to see exactly what I'm looking at. So what I'm going to do is I got a NECA Friday the 13th Part 3 mask. I'm going to see if it mounts onto this head to see exactly how it's going to look, folks. So we're going to get to see that here today. All right, so you can see everything here. It has no mention of NECA whatsoever. So the thing is why is it ringing up a NECA product? You know, maybe NECA bought the rights to Rubies to release these under the Rubies name. So I don't know. It's up in the air, folks. So if you know more than I do about it, please leave it in the comments and brief me on it. For some of you that are looking for a SKU code on this, that did not watch any of the toy hunt where I found it, there you go, folks. There is your SKU code right there. So there you have it. So let's take this beauty out of the package and see what it got. All right, folks, so there was something I noticed right away when I took this out of the box, which separates it from other Jason masks that they have released and other masks that they have done. If you look on this mask is huge. So just saying, it has Velcro here and here to keep the whole back end together. So I wanted to get that up for you, for that way you could see it. Look at the size of this thing. And then also on the inside right there, I don't know if I can give you a view of that. There is padding, like thick padding, like probably about a 1/2 inch thick on the inside of this mask. And it's also on the very top. So it's something to consider. I don't know if you can you see it now? You know, so yeah, so it has padding throughout and it has it all the way around. So that way, I think that it'll be a lot comfortable and you could have it more mounted for your head. I think that is really, really cool. And then now that we have it in this position, I want to show you as to how thick this is. This thing is really thick, folks. So just to let you know, and then for some of you wondering, does it have anything to separate it to let it know that it's authentic? Yeah, there you go. There it is. Whatever this MM 11 or 111, I can't really read that part. New line, all rights reserved too. And then it also has more on the other side. New line productions, INO, made in Mexico, folks. So there you have it. And that sucker is, yeah, so there's Velcro and all that on this mask. All right, folks, so we are back. This mask is really big. I stuffed it with, you know, like a few things of trash bags in there and still wasn't enough to really kick it out. This is a big mask, and I really had to back my camera up in order for you to see it. It's on a paper towel holder, and I got the really large one. So, and it still just drapes over. So, if you're a bigger guy and you want to do some cosplay, you know, you want to do some cosplay in here, yeah, definitely it would be for you. So, something to see. So, I had to back it up, and I'm gonna slightly turn this. And the reason why it looks the way it is because this mask is just so flimsy. Yeah, like I told you, and then even then it's starting to cave in right there because of the fact that I need something to really push it out. So don't just think right away, okay, well that's the mask, you know, that the mask is just not all that great, because this could be something promising if you're willing to work with it. I'll just leave it there like that and just let you know on that. But here you can see like the mask is just cheaply the way that they did it. They put like a little hook system here. And I don't know why Rubies does things like this. They have a perfect opportunity with a mask of this quality. And they always tend to give us a really cheap mask. Well, a cheap outer mask like his hockey mask. I don't get it, why they do that. It doesn't look that bad, like from there and there, but then when you turn it around to the back right there, you just see that hook and you're just kind of thrown off, like, wow, like, they just tried anything. So, but I mean, it is supposed to represent the old days as to how it was. So, yeah, pretty much that's about it. So let me just take this off, and then I actually have to like get that to come out again, and then it just tends to cave in all over the place. So don't know what's up with that, but it could be a nice mask. I mean, and then here is the thing that I'm trying to show you. Look at this. Look how cheap that is compared to that. That'll be the mask we'll be trying on it. You could see, but it still is not bad from the front when you look at them in the front. You see what I'm saying? So it's really not all that bad. Like at night, you could get this over at night. But during the day, you're going to want this when people are up close to you. So this is what you're going to want. Or maybe even one a lot more custom. So just putting it out there as to what's out there, but you guys clearly see this mask has a lot of potential to it. Let me just see if I can tighten it from the back and maybe it'll help it out a little bit. All right, let me just try that. All right, folks, so that tends to be a lot better. So I had to push a little bit more the bags towards the front and really push that area out and then crank the back in. I could have used a few more bags in there just to really keep it formed, but you got to realize this mask of this size has been in that box for God knows how long. So, I mean, it's pretty much formed to the way that they had it shoved in there. I mean, they really had it shoved in to where they had it just shoved however they could. You know, like as if they just grabbed it and just put it together and just shoved it in and threw a mask on it. So, I mean, that kind of looks pretty good. I mean, take a look, folks, as to how that looks. That's a nice looking mask. I'm not going to lie to you. If I know you got those perfectionists out there that are going to ream this mask, but for $50, this alone could be worth it. I mean, if there's something you don't like, you could change it, and you don't really have to change it all that much. But it's a nice mask. I mean, they went all out on this thing for $50 to give us that. Let me get up close too, and you can see like the teeth. I mean, you could really work with this, folks. Yeah, to me, I think you can. Not bad at all. All right, so let's see if we could get our NECA mask on this thing and see what it looks like. All right, folks, so we are back. Yeah, what do you guys think? There's a NECA mask compared to this one. It could still use some forming. The inner mask could use some forming. But I think the NECA mask looks way better. But to be honest, the NECA mask seems a little small. It always has. But I'm sure if you could get a custom one that's a lot better quality and has a lot better of the wraps on it, well, the things to hold it down, it would make it a whole lot better. All right, folks, so that's it for my review of this mask. It's available now through Rubies. Get on over to your local Walmart, see if you could pick yourself up one. They are putting them out. I've been to a few Walmarts and they've been there. So now would be the time to get them. Don't just, you know, if you're a Jason fan and you want this, and if you see it, don't think that it'll be there another week or whatever, because these things tend to be a little short ran sometimes from time to time, and especially like with the Michael Myers ones, you just don't find them anymore. The moment you see them the first time, you might as well grab it, because after that, you're not going to find them, and then all of a sudden a scalper's going to get their hands on it, and then it's over for you. You're going to be paying double the price. But for $50, I think that if you have the Friday the 13th Part 3 NECA mask, it does make the world of difference on this particular item. But if you do have a custom one that's even better, run with that. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to order a custom one, because that's what I did with my episode 7, the New Blood one, the New Blood version that I got from Rubies. There was a Rubies one. I bought it for the under mask, not for the over, and I put a custom on it, and now it's in my display all year. It just made the world of difference. Looks super nice. But I'm going to give it up close and show you how that could look. You could see that right there. Not a bad deal. Yeah, this is not bad at all. Looks quite pleasing. So for $50, good thing I had the NECA mask already. And you never know. I've been seeing the NECA mask in the electronics at Targets as of late. Pardon me. So you could always pick one up there, but that's probably going to be, I think they're like $40 or $50 too. So all around, this will come out to probably around $100 if you were to go that route. But if you have one already, just throw it on there and it'll look a lot better. Or if you have a custom one or want to make one of your own, or just choose to keep this one, either way, it's not a bad deal. It just feels like this would be something you'd get from a dollar store versus the quality of the NECA one. So there you go, folks. So please like, comment, subscribe, and from Moe's to yours, everyone. Good night.